Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Continue with a video just after the one we explain about the view. Now they can go to controller. Not forget for hit the like button. Always remind you, and not forget for click the notification bell if you not do it, and if you not subscribe, subscribe so that you will get subsequent videos in where they come. We continue with the controller without not wasting any time. Controller, everything about controller and functions and method and event handlers and all about them. So as a result, you therefore make sure that you always interface with some of the libraries here first. They are by default and they come. By default and they come. The one we need for add, meaning your solution, your class. This one already up here. In name. You say exact, they say dot model. Using, you put the name of the project, you say dot model. After you don't do that, they just follow this step. This now the namespace actually, and they come by default. That you then can try for invoke what we call, well, I'm sorry, for it create an instance of your model. This model here, this one here. This is the parent model and the member model. You create an instance of one. This instance, you can get any name here. Me can like for get DB. You can get any name where you think say you go utilize. This don't fetch all the tables them. Even have 50 tables themselves you get a database. Meaning can all the tables here and we in this database so then call all the way they fetch all the tables here. You don't see all the tables here they fetch them. Now in this don't do for we. This line of code only. So whose table we want for can utilize? Good. By default, how this can come? Let me just pull this man. All the way they are not in the day. Oh, now because now server interaction. Now we add me browser they on. I don't deploy. You know they will do any editing now. But assuming say I pull them. But if now yeah they able to do editing, meaning this one now what in now browser, so they able to do editing. But when they interact with server, if they on, you know they will edit anything. Not so this one all now you the add and they. Yes, and even this, if you not put this one, you know they will know the view way they deal with and the controller way they deal with. So hence, what you do is take the default. You take the default of the method. You take index. Note this as well. So we commodity. This is just a caption. What you want for can explain now this function here. This function. Now you want for can explain. But before I explain that function, this HTTP post, don't forget for put an A. Now you they put this one, just put forget again. Okay, forget. Now you they put this one. Then after you can you declare a method. This time you declare I say public action result. When you say action result, now because if you put void, like say public static void, you name the method, you know they put this act, or it's just a public void, you say saved, you know they expect for return any value. For let you know better about method where they return value and method where they return value, you will read further. So but this is a method where they return, they expect for return something. What did they return a view? If I count for a view. So what they do here is the view don't request. When the view request, he calculates to do all what they do, they send them back to the view. So they return the view back. So now in make we declare this function. So we create a variable now. This variable can get any name, can say string, but for put a var in the bonus data type in here and send them to in here. So this model will declare up here. Now we use them. We say we only need branch table there. Then watch inside the branch table, because during the table being declared this method, we create a variable we call my ID. So this my ID, they will give all the fields already there, but now only the ID one forget. Take all the ID there and send an IR. So they can check now, create a condition statement. We say what we could do this, we want for check if this level not duplicate record. If this record already done the now we know. So they can create an if statement, tell and say, check inside the database if you're not another day. If you're not another day, then can insert her for we now. But before the insert her, we create a try catch block. We create a try catch block. This try catch block let me shut down this and explain that further because I want to do some practical thing. Good. Let's just close this. Assuming say I declare another method, yeah, I say public, then I say action result. Then I say load record. I just want to show something. Then from there, after that, they expect you call it braces. Forget about this error now because you expect for return. As I say return, that error they go. That error don't go. But we not return nothing there to make. So we say if just say if, then you press the tab W1 2. You don't get this one. So inside there, if I want to do my wrap block, just say try. Then I press back the tab twice 1 2. Now this one for explain how you get this. Now inside this end now, they can code that. But note say inside this if block, not today it put you return code, you return code for the outside. Outside in for the now say return waiting, not say view. Then again this view away for return for solve this challenge. So the view now where they return it left to be okay say let's return this view called index. Then waiting at the variable we put here. If in a branch it followed, just a branch. Then it's a the branch, okay, just the ID. Or you say the ID, something like this. Then keep with the command now. Let return for you. Say the ID. That's all. So now this actually now they do and the empty syntax this. We now inside now they do coding. Why they wrap the code? Now for if you get any error, let not freeze your whole interface. And can make if something error happen, if I now say anytime I click, the mouse make kung. As it forcefully shut down the computer. Where maybe the give problem. It cause problem to the computer. So it make sure that you wrap you code layer, that code will help you. This one day will help you for let anything happen, stiff you interface, no nothing. And then no more. So let's explain this function now. It's not much useful for now. Let's explain this function in detail. So we tell and say, let's check. After don't check, they will create an instance of we need all the fields in the branch table. So this instance we need, just call a branch, make this instance, you can get any name. Then from there, you can, when you click this guy, see what's at the top, as you say dot, it don't count for you all the fields in. This field you want ID. So they take this ID now, or put up here, this now from the browser in ID because it check what it is in the browser, then it's waiting which field within the browser we want. Now the ID take and send on to this guy. Because one for send on to this guy. Take what it is in the browser, send on to this. Take what it is in the browser, send on to this. When it comes per number, it can even do them to all this. He say if the number, if not required field, not another day, but we need something there, not another day. He go tell and say this means if not another day, put for with this one. Meaning if in all, put for with this. And the shortcut for say if in all. Say not applicable, NA, now you can put he writes are not applicable if he left to you. Then he can to the dates. What the dates they do? Because this is a reg date. You will say date time dot now. Maybe the amount of hours between we and we say the hoster, smart ISP, maybe let's say the America. From America, we say the hoster to here, we get 4 hours difference. So you get to make sure that you subtract the hours way different. If in a hours added, meaning we pass and pass, so hours in the C plus. Now you do now. If na 4 hours different, if not for that, you go to save the record, you go to tell you say, if you save the record 2 o'clock, you go say at 6 o'clock, you be saved. So if for audit purpose, it will cause problem. So now then you can after you write this syntax, tell us say, take this guy now, we don't fetch all the records him, you add them inside your branch. Then also you hit the save function, then you send this message, tell and say record successfully saved. Or I can even say branch record if I want. as a branch record successfully saved. But for let this thing now go happen this way, good. For let it go happen this way, I make workout and here. This will be explained in my previous video. Workout and here. Now in this view. Follow understand. So now in this save, now in this send this to the browser. Because here na the back end, not the book out. So until we set this code in here, this code. Now in the make the browser able for see here, we know see oh the record don't save. You don't know. After you return out the index. So load test and see. We have to take a small time. Why see the load at the browser? But meanwhile, the load at the browser, this end now just the model. You know, get anything for the in the generator when I be see how generator from previous videos it got all the fields in. But not forget for put this key. If you don't put into this primary key now, no problem for you. Meaning we're not able to do anything. So why see the load? I want for let me hit. Don't forget for hit the like button and also for subscribe. If you not subscribe it, we can it's a branch. If you not click the notification bell, make sure that you click her. Now see, yeah, I'm not able to type anything because we sell and say read only. Remember the first video? Then yeah, let's just take some fields in and put her. Good. But before we save this one, let me watch the database first if something there. We can say okay, nothing on the that's good. Then see, if I click this button, they can prompt me first and ask me if I want for save. You don't see? What's in cause now that JavaScript code way I be explained to now. Just now, this code now and this button. This code 9 on fire first. You don't see this code 9 on fire. Now you ask this question. You see, same writing now, 9 there. You don't see? You say yes. As you say okay, then automatically it is saved and you know as a branch record. So you don't see successfully saved. Now log go to the server and see if the record don't come. You right click there, it says execute, see the fields all don't come. You don't see huh? You don't see the record number also don't come. So I think we look for the next video now how for retrieve records when we don't save them. Then how for this maybe I forget now I want to retrieve them back like then I save them. So let's look for the next video where they retrieve the records.